was talking about it to Brandy yesterday, and I was telling Brandy how much I love how Taven has his own little accent now, and then Hymeria's is just Arena.
Yeah, I mean, Taven talks as his normal voice, you know, in general, because people may not be as comfortable. But
Yeah.
if he's in his if he's in his own place, or if he's with Iris or a few others, he's comfortable or who are comfortable hearing him talk like that. He does it.
Yeah.
So,
Hymeria doesn't care either way.
mm-hmm.
You do or do not with me, that 'tis fine.
Yeah, he might switch into it. He may not. I guess it really depends on how he's feeling. He's not as bad as he was like when early spring hit.
Hey, did y'all
But
start
since
yet?
Oh,
Not yet. Not yet.
not yet, no.
Okay, so Demi cannot get their OBS to work.
Oh, what's the issue?
I don't fucking know.
Oh,
Shit.
They can't get their OBS to work, so I'm trying to figure out
what version of OBS they're using, because very recent updates of OBS have been very buggy for some reason.
Yeah, because I know he
and
uses
if that is the
traditional, not
case-
Streamlabs like we do. So
Yeah.
that's what Ray uses, is traditional OBS.
No, he uses OBS.
No,
it's just
that's
the
what I was
version-
saying. That's what Ray uses, as well as traditional OBS. So she might be able to
Yeah.
help him.
Yeah, I mean, it would be as easy as him just reinstalling the specific version of OBS that myself and Ray's use. Because I know for a fact the game capture will work there, and that's a less buggy version. It's just recent updates of OBS have made it impossible for some reason for, like, specific captures to work, and in even some cases, the fucking program just crashes on its own. It's so weird.
Right. I love when shit
So,
fucking breaks.
So that's why we have older versions. So.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, I'll be here. You just go sit down.
Out of curiosity, what do you want from this scene?
Just a catch-up thing. You never told me that you're the Fae Prince.
Fair enough. Okay.
And you kind of left me hanging after you told me about it, so...
Yeah, stuff happened.
Yeah. And if we get on topic of other shit, then... You know, I'll ask how other realms are going and the shit that you guys have asked us to do before, so...
Yeah. Okay.
I don't need to know about time magic, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'll let you get into position and
Okay.
I can start.
Let me just... Okay, I'm ready.
Hello.
Yo. Oh. Huh. You look awfully different.
Yeah.
So does your soul.
When I mention that a lot has happened, a lot has happened.
Yeah, I can see and feel. Which is weird. But either way. Come, sit down.
Before anything, how are you doing? It's been a while.
Doing well. Just been exploring, and my body has changed once again, either to springtime or the yassification of many different factors of this realm, but...
Fair enough.
Seems like you
Well,
got
it is spring,
yassified
so...
too.
I guess that's the way to put it. Yeah, it's definitely it's been an adjustment, so.
Oh, I bet.
A lot of this has been a bit of an adjustment. Yeah, so... Ooh, where to start? Well... The original plan didn't happen because of various factors that had come up and such. You know, my deadline came up, and I was, still required to do what I needed to do. It's just, the end result would have involved me basically dying. At least that's what I thought. Turns out, Hollow has different plans. And he didn't tell me. So, what
Yeah, he didn't tell me
was...
either. Whenever all of the Fae did their jig. God, I hated that, but...
Oh, yeah.
That was hell.
That was after... Yeah, oh god, No offense, I'm kind of glad this didn't happen till after Halloween, because that would have been a problem. But... Anyways, so what happened was, he took me into the Feywilds, we went and met up with, Fey King.
Oberon.
And... Yes, Oberon. And... explained the situation, said that, you know, they were there to help rid Titania of their corruption, and that they were going to use me to do it.
Right. Huh.
So we managed to get him to open the door to where they were sealed, as well as he also provided a blessing onto me to, make sure I didn't immediately die.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But I mean... From what I hear, you did die? At least a little bit.
Yes.
Or fully.
So what happened was... Oberon, helped restrain Titania. Hollow being at his strongest, since it was the midnight of Hallow's Eve, he used his magic, or abilities and whatnot, to take the corruption from Titania and put it into me. Obviously, despite the blessing I had, I immediately started mutating. Couldn't handle it. My body couldn't handle it.
How does that work? Either
Well,
way.
Yeah. What happened was, just because, you know, Hollow was in a bit of a rush, and he was using a lot of magic to do this, he was being a little sloppy. And he pulled some of Titania's own ambient energy into me as well. Stuff that had mixed in with the corruption. So, I did die. Yes. But when Titania's energy and Oberon's energy from his blessing mixed together, well...
Yeah, Sealy
this
and
happened.
Unsealy. Interesting. I don't know. Never heard of the combination before, so...
It's never happened before.
Yeah, that's from what I can hear. Other Fae will not shut the fuck up about you, so...
Yeah, that's been a bit of an adjustment as well.
Mm.
But anyways, next thing I know, I'm waking up like this. I left my old body, you know, the one that was dead. I actually came out quite small.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was a little funny looking back on it. I wasn't quite amused though. I was small and I was very much unclothed.
Yeah, wouldn't put it past Fae trickery to leave you unclothed and small, so...
After that, I spent the next 3 months in material plane time, getting adjusted. I spent a lot of time with Oberon since it was fall/winter at that time, so I learned a bit more about myself, about, you know, the beast side of things. With learning a few things from Titania as well.
Well, I was hoping that something would happen where I would take over or whatever, but glad to see that you're this now. If Hollow did that to me, I would freak out. Never met Hollow anyways before, but either way.
He's something. And believe me, I did have words with him, because like I said, he didn't tell me anything. So, there was that. But, it's been a few months since then, so at this point it is what it is. So now I'm, well, still getting used to most things, still getting used to the new abilities I have, and of course, as of most recent, getting adjusted to the fact that my personality does a complete flip every time the seasons change.
You're fucking telling me. God, I hate it. Anyways.
I could hear a little bit of Arena for a second.
It slips out once in a while.
Yeah, I get that. This is something I've had to figure out.
It sucks, right?
It does.
Fucking terrible.
When the spring equinox first happened, I kept slipping into it, and it didn't help that Iris started doing it as well, and then that therefore made me do it more, and yeah.
And then it went down the whole, yeah. Anyways, that is, I don't want to think about that day at all. Thankfully, people just leave me alone altogether. So.
I don't have that luxury, which, not a bad thing.
Well, I mean, if somebody were to stumble upon me, I'd have to fucking kill him, so. At least during ritual hours.
Good thing I called ahead. I feel like... Yeah.
Yeah, unless you want another wife. I don't know. I don't get how this whole Fae thing works half the time.
I have 2 girlfriends.
Yeah, good for you. I can no longer have a partner, so...
I'm very sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Whatever. At this point. But... comes with the territory of being Fae. Sure you've felt it. Or, in some cases, with how your relationships go with others.
Well, one of my girlfriends is Fae touched. And actually, if we want to be technical, both of them are Fae touched now. Yeah, there's Iris, and then there's Carmen, but Carmen was actually stuck in the Feywilds for a little bit. So they have exposure.
Yeah. Still getting used to the Feywilds here. It's less chaotic than from my realm.
Well, with Titania back, things are more in line, so that helps immensely.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everything from where I'm from was off-kilter. Especially with the whole situation with Ivan at the time. You know, that's a person that I need to see
hearing
here.
that.
I haven't met this realm's Ivan. And clearly
Well,
you
if we
don't
wanna
have
be
yours
technical, there's
anymore. 2?
Yeah, there's the one here, and then I believe there's another one named that is going by the name Lumir.
I'll have to meet them at some point.
I think he sticks around Lulu.
Haven't met them either. I don't know. I need
Small
to get out
Luca.
and. Oh,
Smaller Luca.
there's more. Because I know Stella's a version of Luca, and then there's Luca. So.
To my understanding, there's 3.
people.
So. Yours included. Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of people coming in and out, you know? That hasn't stopped. More people keep showing up.
Yeah. It's that whole
Especially the
magnetization thing.
Especially the time when, you know, people from different time periods started showing up as well, you know? You remember that?
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
time swap event thing that this jester put on.
To my understanding, people that were
Stop
from
fucking.
then, were coming here now because they were aware of it. I don't quite understand how that works, but
Oh, I did hear about that. There's apparently another version of me. On top of the other version of me.
That's what I mean.
So. But I try to stay away from all that stuff.
I mean, you
least from what I was
shouldn't
told.
meet your other version.
Yeah.
That would cause problems.
I don't really consider them my other version anymore. Kind of just Hymeria at this point. There's no reverting
Even
back
still,
to
just
what I was before.
even still, the soul's similar enough. And I guess to kind of go back on a comment you mentioned when I walked up, yeah, my soul is different, but it is still me. That hasn't changed.
Clearly. You just have extra bits.
Extra bits and
Which are
different things.
Gross. Pay parts. Ugh. So.
Well, I guess regardless, I think what I've been doing recently is trying to reach out to other people, other fae, you know, especially those who are veil walkers, such as yourself. There's you, and then there's this other one that I met fairly recently who actually informed me about the Titania situation a bit more regarding my girlfriend. What was his name? Gosh, I know what he looks like. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but, he got cursed into being stuck as a horse at one point.
Huh. That gives me ideas for later. I'll keep it in mind. If I look for a horse and see one, then I'll keep looking.
Apparently he was stuck as a horse prior to learning about the veil, so he had to travel as far as he could as a horse, which is really inconvenient.
Oh, I bet. If I couldn't fly, I don't even want to think about that.
The thing is, because he was stuck as a horse and not in a place not within the veil, he just had to. All he could do was walk.
That's awful. Really.
Eventually, he made it into a shard with veil walkers in it, and someone noticed that he wasn't a normal horse.
Interesting. Huh.
Anyways, I need to go visit him. There's also a few spirits I need to go see as well, such as the one in Katesh.
Well...
And...
then can I ask you, maybe can you take me with you? I mean, I didn't get the whole Titania upgrade thing. I'd still like to do and figure out fae shit. As much as I fucking hate it, I'm drawn to it. But either way, still kind of owe me.
I suppose I do.
That you do.
Simple enough. Yes, you can accompany me when I go visit these other spirits and fae.
Perfect. Does the whole rocking thing happen to you often? I feel like I can't control my body right now.
It's gotten more manageable. Sometimes the wings like to, flutter, or sometimes I look in different places, or tapping the hands.
Yeah.
When it first happened, I was just all over the place.
Oh, I bet. Very much bet.
So no, that's normal.
Also, question, how did the other maid take it?
I think if you know yourself enough, you can probably imagine.
She punched you?
We've worked... no, actually.
Huh.
But, they were rather distant for a time. We've since worked some things out. They were understandably upset. Not only that, they thought that I was gone for good. They thought that I was dead, and then I come back looking completely different. they were still in that period of where they were basically mourning the friend they had once lost. And, you know, despite the fact that my soul was the same, fundamentally I am a different person, in a sense.
That is true.
But at the base level, it was still me.
Right.
I think they were just having a hard time moving forward, which I can't say I blame them.
Well, if I may put it into simple terms, you know demons feel vividly, right?
Oh, I'm aware. I had one living within me for a time.
Yeah, that version of Ivan. Well, again, if I know myself, when demons see souls and abundance or change of something that they are familiar with, it's kind of like how conservative people are. Kind of just different, and never got to really have friends where I'm from, so I'm guessing the other really didn't. And so when you lose someone, even if they are fundamentally the same, you still are a different person. Even going by Taven, which I have no problem with, but...
Taven is what I go by, but I do have a different name now. Don't ask for it, I'm not giving it to you.
No, I wouldn't try. Iris would absolutely kill me. So.
You would have a lot... I think Iris would actually be the least of your worries.
Oh,
Because if you want to be technical, I'm the pseudo-kid of Titania and Oberon now, so...
Which is crazy to think about, that they're your parents, but...
Technically.
Well,
They
technically.
They didn't, you know...
Birth you?
Give birth to me. Yeah, no. No, I'm not going to get into that, that's actually...
I mean,
but no,
besides, birth
their
is
energy,
human ideology anyways.
Their energy is what did this. So, by that extension, I am their offspring, so... I'll be honest, when you said conservative people, I thought that was going in a completely different direction.
No, I don't care about mortal affairs anymore.
Yeah, it was funny.
No. But...
I do have a question, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you had any trouble holding on to, I guess, old parts of yourself?
A bit.
How
It
so?
depends. Well, it depends on what part of yourself you're really talking about. Like, from the past, or wherever it may be from.
I guess in this case, your morals, your bonds, how you view them.
Sometimes, yeah, but it's easier for me to say because I will never have those bonds again from what I had before. Ivan's dead, and so is a lot of people from that realm. But I try to make the new ones, so it's hard to say. But we're always changing, of course. The Feywild's time is not... I don't think linear is the right word, but...
It's not.
Yeah.
It's ever-changing.
You're telling me. But morality is yes. Sometimes I do struggle with them. Struggle to keep myself in check, but then... And then again, I'm not Arena anymore. I'm a completely different person. So, even though I have the same voice and think like her, I'm not her. Are you trying to hold on to parts of yourself as Taven?
Given my circumstances, there will definitely be parts of me that won't go away. That's already a certain. I guess. Like I said, it's been an adjustment period, not just for me, but for the rest of my companions as well. And for one of my partners. I guess my main worry was that, time, however long, well, given what I am, I'm gonna be around for a very, very, very long time. I guess I'm worried that, as time goes on, my current morals and ethics and, how I view people, I'm worried it will change into something unfavorable.
Well, there's always parts of yourself that are going to be unfavorable to others. Other people might like some parts and others hate. But you will change. That's for certain. Given the fake king and queen's influence, but if you remind yourself and hold on to those values for as long as you can, that's the best way to do it, at least in my opinion. It's a part of
I'll keep that in mind.
self-humbling yourself. Reminding yourself where you came from, who you originally were. You don't have to be that person anymore, but the fundamentals are what matter. So.
Been told things similar along the lines of that. I just figured I would want a perspective of someone who is
I
sort
can tell you
of
the
in
opposite
my
if you want
boat.
another perspective from somebody, I guess, in the realm or in another shard. I'm kidding.
I imagine, though, it wasn't ever very easy for you.
No.
At least in the beginning.
It still isn't. I'm chained down to do things that I don't want to do. Chained down to my behaviors. But
I can understand that.
yeah, imagine doing a ritual every single night. I'm glad I don't sleep often.
What does that ritual entail?
Well, a couple of things. Mainly it's to give back to the nature around me. Normally it's performed in front of a lake, which is on the backside of Stella and Oracle's house. And it's something sacred. Protects the area around us. But I don't feel comfortable, honestly, saying much more than that. I just know that it's something I have to do at the end of the day.
That's fair. I just figured I'd ask since I still need to learn a bit more about the silly side of things.
Yeah, there's a ton of us, from what I know. I don't even know where I lie under the whole grand scheme of things. Sealies. I'm just here. Enjoying peaceful time, so I don't know. Don't really care much about that side of things. Sorry, I'm not much more help.
That's fair. I'm not currently as involved with the Feywilds at the moment because I have my own priorities. But if it is something you are wanting to explore a bit more, I wouldn't mind offering my assistance whenever, it's needed.
Right.
Obviously, there are some things I am also going to be required to do as well, given...
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd like to change the bad parts and bring some good to it all. That's why I had agreed in the first place, though, taking the place of Titania. But I hate invoking her name, but either way. Any way I can help, I will. I just don't want to be chained down to doing anything that I don't want to do.
You're valid in that. And I will keep
hope
that
so.
in mind for sure.
So, a seat on the council would be nice.
I might take it some time. I'm still considered a baby compared to a lot of them.
Oh yeah, you are. Same here, honestly. Only a couple years old in Fae terms. So.
I'm not even a year.
Baby.
Watch yourself.
Oh no, but I am your
Anyways.
senior though. Baby prince.
I'll allow it. So as long as you keep that between us.
Then can I call you it when it's just us?
That's fine.
Since I don't have your true name or whatever, and again, I would get... other people would get upset if I had it. So, a nickname will work. Because you're not really Taven, but you're also him at the same time. So, Baby Prince works.
Anyways. I've got a few more things I need to be doing, but whenever I go visit some of the other spirits in Fae, I'll let you know.
Perfect. And you're free to visit here
Yes.
anytime. Oh, yeah. What's up?
I don't know if you've been around whenever summer happens, but in the case that you are, if you are around whenever summer rolls around, I suppose it would be nice catching up then.
Yeah, after from last year, I tried to stay away, so I'd prefer not going to the beach unless I absolutely have to.
That's fair. I'm going regardless because Iris would want to go, so.
Well, let me leave you on this at least. Do you know the type of Celia that I am?
I do not. Regrettably. It's something I'm still learning how to identify the other types of Fae.
Well, mine, from what I know, isn't that common. At least from my realm. But I am a Samodiva, which are, of course, I believe a type of pixie. Not too sure. But I cannot have sex with anybody. And after last year, I'd rather not take my chances.
Understandable.
I'm technically, in the cleansing eyes of whatever the fuck, a virgin, so... Which is weird coming from me as Hymeria, not as Arena, but either way. So...
Got it. That's fair in that case. But,
that's why
whenever
people can't
I go
view rituals. I'd have to fucking kill you.
Yeah, so whenever I, do visit the others, I'll let you know. I'll come pick you up, and we'll go together.
Fuck yeah. Just let me know beforehand. I'll probably be at Stella's place anyways.
I mean, typically your rituals take place at night, so,
Yeah, please contact me during the day. I'd appreciate that.
Alright. See you around.
See ya. Little prince. That's a bit weird. God, I hate the rocking. It's okay. Either way. Hmm. Ugh. Still can't think straight. Fuck. Awkward. Very awkward. Hmm. That scene for me. Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm out of loop, or out of practice of playing Hymeria. It's been a fucking hot minute.
Nah, you're good.
I just want every
Nah,
chance
you're
I
good, you're
can
good.
to play this character. She's really chill. Actually, she's really
Yeah.
fucking chill.
Am
there,
is this
bud.
what? Am I just gonna start building like a fucking fae/spirit posse? Is this what's happening now?
Oh, I'm not your
gotta-
posse. I stand next to you, not behind you. Sorry, I don't do that.
Fair enough.
She's got a rate of sass, though.
Yeah, that hasn't changed at
No.
least. Man, I wish I could remember what Demi's character's name is.
Zaya.
Zaya, yeah, that was his name. Whenever we run into Zaya, that will be really funny because Zaya's gonna be
Is that
such
the
an ass
horse?
kiss. Yeah,
Cute. It's really cute. Wow, interesting.
I'm pretty sure he was like cursed by Titania, so he's gonna see me and be such an
Oh.
ass kiss.
Wow. He must hate you when he finds that out. Fuck.
He'll either hate me or will want to be on my good side.
Yeah, probably on your good side. That kind of just happens when we're around you, so.
I wish that was.
God.
I wish I could turn that off. I can't.
I know, you don't know when people are having a genuine conversation with you or not. Hell, I don't
That
know when
sucks.
I'm being genuine half the time anyways. So, we have to be nice to you because you're a prince. So. Oh, sorry. Baby prince.
There it is.
I love Hymeria, though. Cute women.
Cute woman. Alright.
I will say you will never be able to outrun this character though. I am faster than
Really?
you. Yes. That's one of their whole abilities is that she is insanely fast. And it's mainly used as a defensive thing, but yeah. She's insanely fast.
Yeah.
So, can't wait to show that off. Dude, she was sitting there while you were talking and just kind of rocking back and forth and then just smacking herself. Stop that!
Stop it. Get
Stop.
some help.
Stop it, body. Get some fucking help. Okay, bud, what are we learning today? Hey, so did you know my mom got gassed recently?
Can't wait to hear about that.
I know.
So, I imagine it was probably Fion who was like, hey, could I get some training? Maybe just as a way to get her mind off of things, you know?
Yeah, I'm kind of depressed, and that normally doesn't happen. But, yeah.
I've got some really bad news for you, kid, so am I.
We can be through. Do you want to binge eat snacks?
Aren't we supposed to be training?
That's part of the training. Hear me out on this, okay?
Let's train a bit, and then I'll consider it afterwards.
I still think that it would be a hilarious, horrible idea to have Fion go to the whole church thing that you guys are having. So it could, be that moment for Tiana and Isaac. Isaac,
The
wow.
opportunity.
Isaac is another one. Sorry. I'm gonna bring that out. Wow, that was a combination of the two. Isaac. Hey, Isaac.
Hey, bud.
Isaac!
Isaac. That's what I started to say. I was like, wait a minute. Isaac is really funny. Oh yeah, probably
Let's see.
brown. Go.
Brown, because it's spring, yeah.
Yeah, it's warmer
Oh,
out.
can you send... After we get off, can you send me the arms and legs.
Yeah, I got you.
'Cause I think you only sent me the ears and tail.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going all the way with him, so that's why I only just sent you the ears and tail.
I was thinking about it. I think I might. I'm still deciding. I just want to have them in case I'm like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. How'd you like Spider Fion work in progress in Unity? She's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty lady.
Don't remember that one world that we used last time.
I can't remember either. Fuck. Good question.
I can always just look for a world real quick on
Yeah.
Twitter. That's where I get most of my good worlds.
Let me look as well to see what I have. What kind of setting are you looking for?
Just somewhere, given you know what he knows about Fion's magic, it's somewhere not, you know, out in the open, far away
Yeah.
from civilization. You know, somewhere where we can safely blow shit up, because that will happen.
Europe? I love going through Butte Chat and it's just cats. I love that cat photo that I took of one of ours. Cats have the same resting bitch face. It's so funny.
Yeah. Resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face. Can we go check out a world real quick? I just want to see this place. Hopefully this is not shit, but my curiosity wants to be sated. I'll be right back, stream, while we're looking for a world.
can we train today? And he would have responded
bud.
maybe a couple minutes later saying, yes, we can. Meet me here later today.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's nighttime, and I gotta let my parents know where the fuck I am. Parent. No. Parent.
He still needs...
Yep.
Whenever Ozma's back, I need to have them meet. I want Isaiah to interact with the Hera group.
Yes.
Because one, it would be kind of funny, too.
Hey,
There's
this
a
is
lot
my
that
teacher, Isaac.
Isaiah.
Isaac. You know the rest
Anyways.
of the Hera group now knows you as Isaac, too.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. That's so fun.
Anyways,
Okay,
just walk on
I'll-
ahead and then get in
I'll
character,
fuck off.
and I'll be here.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to fix this. Baja Blast. Okay. Let me... Oh, wrong one. There we go. I am brown fur for today. Okay. Let me yap a bit. Okay. Surprised he even wanted to meet this soon. Like, today. Normally he... Which is... Maybe it's because I'm a star pupil. It's an interesting place, though. Huh. Wonder why here. Sup, Isaiah? Isaiah? Yeah. That came out correct. What's poppin'?
Long time to see.
Yeah, it's been a while. How's everything going?
It's been alright.
Hmm.
How about yourself?
My mother got gassed.
What?
Do I need to speak another language? She got gassed.
Okay.
In our shard.
What do you mean by that? What happened?
So you know the jungle juice. Have I talked to you about that?
Yes.
Okay. So somebody during the opening event for the Arcadian, where all these like strong fighter people go to every year, from what I know, yeah, she was there at the opening ceremony, and somebody gassed the whole place with jungle juice. So yeah.
I see. Is she alright?
I don't know where my mother is. That's why I asked to train, because I, frankly, am depressed, and I don't really get normally depressed, which is weird, so... That's why I asked again.
That's...
Kinda got a little something, like, under your eyes.
Those are eye bags, Fion.
Huh. Because you're old, you get eye bags? I think they make creams
no.
for that.
I haven't been sleeping quite well, that's why. But that's neither here nor there.
Well, I've talked to this bunny girl. Talked to this bunny person before that does marijuana, from what I hear, if you need help sleeping. I think that's
Does
supposed
her
to
name
help.
happen to be Mimi out of blatant curiosity?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm not surprised. I don't Dude, I thank you for the offer, but I don't smoke, so.
Well, I think they make edibles. Either way. Or like melatonin. Or like
Maybe
what
that
other
might work, I
sleeping
don't know.
pills are out there? Or drugs? Fuck.
Okay.
I don't know.
Have you been practicing what I've told you before?
What part? Exactly.
Thinking outside the box a bit when it comes to casting your magic. As we discovered, if you tried to cast your magic in the traditional sense, it would either 1, not work, 2, work too well, or 3, result in you blowing something up, or yourself up.
Then maybe it's a good thing that I'm
Essentially-
always outside the box. Yeah.
Essentially what I mean is figuring out specific ways to think about when it comes to casting your magic, do it in a, I suppose, creative mindset.
I mean, I haven't had a lot of chances to, like, cast magic recently, so I haven't been fully able to practice, but I've been thinking of ways. So, yeah. I still can't do light magic very well, but I did use wind magic correctly, because I told it, hey, I want to go up, and then it lifted me and Ventry up. So,
Very
that's
good.
kind of how it works, I
Wait,
think.
hang on. You told it.
Yeah, I was
You
like, hey,
wanted
I
to
want to
go
go up
up.
there. Can you bring me up there? And then, whoosh.
Okay.
I think that's how that works, right?
Not typically, but in your case, it worked just fine, so... Okay, here. Let's see. Make a simple wind arc in that direction. But of course, use your creative way to cast.
Okay, let me grab my dice. Fun. I've been rolling so fucking good. I rolled a nat 20. So,
So, come up with something interesting and it will work, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's just gonna tell, well, in her mind and just kind of feel it. She's thinking of a rainbow, so we're gonna see just an arc form. And it's just gonna be, I guess it reflects off of, I guess, the stars and just around them of just kind of rainbow-ish colors. Very fucking bright, though. Maybe a little too bright. But that 20. Okay.
Well, that
Ugh,
worked. Quite well, actually.
feels weird.
Can you tell me what you did?
I was kind of just thinking like arc, like a rainbow, and then kind of just made it.
So you made a wind arc that it was reflecting off of the light from the stars and moon.
Well, that's what I see in front of me, so I just was thinking like, boom, because I can't really see wind. So,
Fair point. Okay. So at least you've got the concept down. You're in the ground a little bit, by the way.
I hate that I'm not on my screen. I
It's
hate
just
it.
this model.
No, it's all the Fion models. All of
Oh,
them do that because my feet are on the ground for me, but not for other people. Sadly.
Anyways, I suppose today we could focus on the circulation of mana. I imagine, though, that's something you've
Yeah.
already been doing, in a sense.
kind of, yeah.
Veilwalkers tend to have a passive... People
Oh.
tend to think, or not think about doing it. circulating mana is just something that people know how to do once they feel it. It's like a basic function, like walking or seeing.
Well, like
you know?
I tried to, and then I was told not to because of the shard that we're in, and then yeah. So
Obviously, it's a lot harder to regulate your mana in a place that you know you need to keep it regulated because of how simple, or rather how absent-minded it is to do it. But knowing when to circle your mana and knowing when not to is a good form of control. It also is a very good way to practice control, which in turn can translate into how you cast. So we'll work on that. Have you been circulating your mana since you came out here?
well, I tried to. I don't know if I'm doing it well or not, but
Well, if I'm recalling, your mana flow is very
everywhere.
It's more like a raging torrent rather than a flowing river. So
You sound like that guy, Master Oogway.
what?
We need to get you caught up on movies.
Like, desperately need to get you caught up on movies.
Sure. Yeah.
Or like, what's that guy's name from Avatar? Whoever Zuko's grandfather is, yeah, that guy. Sound like him.
Okay. Anyways, so here, sit down.
Okay. Just
See, the normal way to get someone's mana flowing is to use my own mana to do that, but and this is nothing against you, I'm mildly hesitant to do that. For a multitude of reasons, but one of them in your case is, I'm not sure how. I'm worried your flow, or rather, torrent, will just take mine as soon as it enters. But I'm not going to do that for other reasons. So, I'll visualize it for you. As much as I can.
okay.
So, you're gonna see a small, like, a hue sort of form around him. It's indigo, which is what the color of his mana looks like. So, this is what it would look like if it was flowing as it should. This is how it should look like, at least to those who can see mana flow. This is what it would be when you are constantly circulating it. Now,
I
obviously,
really have a bad feeling, by the way, out of character. I feel like we should let Juna know that Isaiah is using magic just in case, because I don't know how that's going to affect Isaiah, and I don't want...
Yeah.
I think we should tell her out of character.
so what's going on though is he's not pushing mana out right now, he's showing
just
what it looks like
visualizing.
right now.
Yeah.
He's being very careful.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's, like, off-color. I guess we could just leave it up in the air of if it's off-colored or
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, if it's circulating as properly, or if it's constantly moving throughout your body, it should form a, I suppose, aura around you. Not normally visible, unless people make it visible.
Right. Okay.
In your case, maybe try applying the creative thinking to this as well.
I got nothing. How am I supposed to creatively
Maybe.
think of, like...
The wiggle of mana flow.
When mine's, like, again, everywhere.
Well, if we're comparing your mana flow to a torrent, maybe try and imagine it spreading throughout your body like a wave. You know, like from the ocean.
Okay, let me try. 10 tells me...
Remember to
well,
try.
Actually, 10 will tell me that it's halfway decent. It's barely visible, too. She's gonna just try her best, but it's not gonna hold on for long.
I fucking suck at this. God damn it.
You were close. You've got the right idea, and it's something you can do. Try again.
Okay.
Roll one more time. 14. Okay, it's feasible. Me close my eyes. There we go. For her, since you kind of gave her that, I guess, imagination of what, like, ocean-wise. So she's thinking very, I guess, choppy, but you know how, like, the caps of the water are kind of spiky? I would say it looks like that. And, man, I have never thought of Fion's mana color.
Imagine some type of green, maybe.
It's more like a deep lime green. Something that you would see on, like, the back of, like a lime, yeah. Like, just the skin of a lime.
Yeah.
But very vibrant.
So obviously, as you know, I think as Juna's explained before when she's done this, you know, the minute you get your mana circulating through you, it's like your senses are tuned up a lot more. You can hear, see, feel things more innately, and as well as you can also feel the ambient mana wherever it is in general. Essentially, your senses are just tuned up.
That is so unbelievably weird. That's, like, worse than, like, these instincts with, like, how much I could hear or, like, smell. That's really weird. Huh.
But it definitely feels good, especially when we're in a place like this that has a lot of ambient mana in general. Not as much as the last place, but still enough.
No.
This is how people will, I suppose, one, enhance themselves / their senses, two, also give them a chance to sense if they're in an area filled with magic or around someone that has magic.
Because, like, I remember
No.
sensing stuff, like, because I think people do this thing called, what is it called? Domains. Yeah, I had one of those. I used it from a god that I, is no longer my god. Yeah.
Technically, anyone can use a domain. It's
wonder
just the
why would
spreading
they-
of your own mana. But that's something that we'll work on later, once we have you have more control.
Right.
Now, when your mana is circulating like this, there's a lot you can do with it without even having to cast. This is how people often regulate their body temperature, such as if you walked into a shard that is... Yes.
Huh.
It's actually very helpful for a lot of people, especially if they are temperature-based creatures. For myself, if I were to walk into a very cold place, I'm cold-blooded, so I can't really stay in cold temperatures for too long, otherwise I will fall asleep. I can use my mana that is constantly circulating through me to regulate my temperature. and as well as it can be the same for if you're in a very, very hot place. That can also help as well. Cool your own body temperature.
Well, yeah, because, like, whenever I go into, maybe that's why I'm just doing it on response. I don't know. When like how stoats kind of, like, change their fur color. Well, mine, depending where I am, just changes automatically. Whether it's cold or hot.
Interesting.
So
You
I'm,
might
like,
be
white
doing
some
it
days, and then
unconsciously
I'm
then.
black other days. So,
That's a way of putting it.
like now.
Well,
more
it is
brown, not black,
spring,
but-
so...
Well, I don't think it, like, matters about the, like, time of the year. I think it's more just where I'm at. Because I met this, small polar bear cub named Nicola. And when we met him, we were in a colder place, so I was white. But then when I left and I go back to Hera, a lot of the times I'm brown. So maybe I am
and
doing
you weren't
it
actively, and you weren't actively circulating mana, especially when you went back to Hera as well.
At least I don't think so.
And if you were, it was only for just a second to trigger the switch. Not very subtle.
Well, I think how it's kind of funny that I can just turn colors. Can I have other fur colors?
Unfortunately, I think you're only limited to the brown and white.
Fuck. Okay, well,
I can't say I've heard of stoats coming in colors besides that. Maybe different
hair
like
dye is
variations
gonna go
of
a
brown
long
and white.
way. Can I
That is
bleach
also an
the
option.
brown? Do they have magical hair dye?
Oh, I'm sure there is, yes.
Huh. Wonder where to even get magical hair dye.
There's places that sell it. You typically would have to go to a shard that would have either a Veilwalker or someone who sells that sort of thing. Which can be found. Anyways. So, now that we've sat a minute and had you do that, try turning it all off.
That's the hard part. Let me see. I'm rolling
I guess
so
in this
fucking
case-
okay today. I have not rolled below a 10. I rolled a 17.
Okay, yeah.
So, that's off.
Good.
Huh. That's
So
weird,
now you at least know the
though.
distinction.
You guys do that on
It is.
purpose?
Well, like I said, it's a lot harder to turn it off than it is keeping it on. I keep it on, if I can help it, I keep it on all the time. It's honestly something I do unconsciously. It takes effort to keep it off at this point, so.
Right.
But at least you have experience keeping it off more than often, so you'll at least be able to switch back and forth whenever you come in and out of Hera at the very least.
Well, I'm like, yeah, like, I kind of think about it as, like, what if the colors around me are gone? And, like, they disperse and they, like, shoot out because, like, it's spiky and everything. And so it goes boom.
Well, if imagining that the color that whatever you see around you is not there helps, then be my guest. Like I said, when it comes to how you are going to be able to cast and use magic, you're probably going to need to think a lot outside the box a bit more. Which, in turn, means I'm also going to need to help you think outside the box a bit more.
You and me together. We're definitely in this together.
I've definitely had to adjust how I usually teach people how to use magic because of it, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a learning experience for me as well.
How many pupils have you had?
Many. At least 20.
Really? Well, I mean, you are old, so I mean, I guess that would make sense.
I'm quite young compared to a majority of people in the Vale. I'm only 40.
What's the oldest person you've ever met?
If we really want to go by technicality, it would be Luca.
How old is Luca?
Very. The number's too high.
See.
She's
I have
the
a
oldest.
I have a feeling she'd get really, really mad at me if I called her old. Because Ozma does that when, like, Eugen calls her old, too, and, yeah, that doesn't go over well.
I wouldn't. Because besides the fact that in technicality she is much older than majority of people here in the Vale, physically she's in her early 20s.
Wait,
Mentally as well.
people can change that, too?
Hers is a very special case. For me, though, I guess in my case, I stopped aging when I was around 18. Actually, I was 17, roughly.
Man, it kind of
But- or
sucks
rather-
being a human then, like...
My age didn't stop, but it slowed progressively. Physically, I'd say I'm an early 20-year-old as well.
Huh. Well, I mean, what about, like, humans? Like, can you change that, like, as a human? Because, like, they still won't let me out and go do things because I'm so young. Piss me off.
I mean, I could understand that. There is... It really does depend, because mentally, you are, your age, you act your age. But but you're very, I suppose, what's the word?
Autistic?
You're a lot
yeah, I
more-
get that a lot.
That wasn't the word I was going to use. I
Sorry,
was
go
going
ahead.
to say perceptive.
Yeah, it's probably part of my autism. I think they go hand in hand sometimes. Or then there's, like, my uncles. Did you know alternate people exist?
Yes, I'm very well aware alternate people exist.
Kind of weird. Like, well, not really, but, like, there's two versions of my uncle. So there's the awesomest uncle, and then there's the coolest uncle. Dices
I see.
and Vesper. Yeah.
I think I've met Dices once. It was after Halloween, and it was very brief.
Yeah, there's a version of him where Hera is called Vesper. He's the more fucked up version of it, cause that's going into Fade's trauma. So yeah, that's a whole thing.
I see. Yeah. But like I said, it's... If I were you, I wouldn't try and rush things. Mentally, at least. Being a kid in the Vale is difficult, admittedly, given how crazy things can be.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. It's crazy out of the Veil too, or when the Veil whatever that wording is, you know what I mean. Like in Hera.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
You should visit sometime. You might be like some kind of what kind of lizard are you?
I'm a salamander.
Okay.
Or I'm at least based off of a salamander.
I just haven't seen a blue one before, so.
It's complicated, but
A lot of things
I
are
don't-
complicated. Ugh.
I'm not sure if it would be a good idea. At least going to Hera. From what it sounds like, it is a very technologically advanced shard, and that's not really my expertise.
Forte? Yeah.
Hmm.
Coming from an old person, yeah, that makes sense.
Besides, it would also be... It wouldn't be difficult per se, but it would be tougher to keep my mana contained, considering there isn't magic in Hera.
Right.
And I have a lot of it, so...
How do I make mine bigger?
Practice. Your mana pool is like a muscle.
All it is just practice.
It took me 40 years to get to where I'm at, so...
I don't have 40 years, though.
You're already making leaps and bounds in just the short time I've known you. Usually, you'll be surprised circulating your mana pool as quickly as you did is often somewhat difficult, especially if someone who's never experienced magic before. A lot of my early pupils struggled understanding the concept of stuff. Everyone has a learning curve. Everyone has their, I suppose... They learn at their own pace. In your case, you're at least a very fast learner and can lock on to concepts and topics rather quickly.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not locked on. Or in. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm. But at the very least, you've made progress, so...
Tried to.
Well, when it comes to learning magic, it's not a very linear path, so...
No. Well, and then you told me to, like, think outside the box, and Lulu was a big help, too.
So, just thinking outside the box, it just kind of,
I don't know, helped? Everything? All of these squares make a circle, but the square isn't... Yeah, sorry.
There is an idea I've thought of proposing which could help, at least, minimize the amount of explosions that come from you casting, because let's be honest, it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what focuses
you can do it
are?
on purpose. What do you mean, focuses?
So, as you've seen, I can cast out of using my hands, but sometimes people will often struggle to do that, or they can't. It's common, but typically, especially if people are learning how to use magic still, sometimes a focus can help them cast easier. And a focus can be quite literally anything. It can be your stereotypical magic staff, a weapon such as that rapier.
Staff.
Yes, staff. A weapon such as that rapier over there, I can cast with that. Or any other form of weapon. It can also be a form of jewelry, like a necklace or an earring or a ring. Or it could even be just like a spellbook or a tome or another inanimate object. As long as it can handle mana running through it, like the rest of your body, you can use it as a means to cast, and more often than not, it's actually easier to. Especially if it's built for that function.
How do we find one then? Like, do we have to go to, like, some ruins and then fight a dragon at the end? And then, we come out as heroes? Or is it, like, just we find them randomly or buy one?
Well, in your case, I feel like one would need to be specifically tailored for your needs. Typically, focuses are often tailored to people who have very specific requirements for them. Such as, it's yours. So in this case, whatever you decide it to be, it can be tied to you, tethered to you. It just really depends on what you want.
a magic staff does sound nice. Or maybe a ring. Well, I can't really fit rings on my hands. Or
like a secret eye patch.
Clothing works too.
What would it be? we'll have to come back to that, because I don't know what it would even be. Or, like, I could have a weapon, like a sword. Or, like, guns.
A gun is actually a rather common one.
Guns are super cool. I've been learning, like, a lot about them while in Hera, because, like, everybody uses one. They come in all, like, shapes, forms, and sizes, and barrels, and bullets, and... yeah.
That's an option. Perhaps something that you can use in Hera, and then something you can also use out here when needed.
I don't think that they'll allow me to have a gun, though, because of... yeah, well, because of my age, and the way I act, all that, yeah.
I suppose that's fair. So maybe not a weapon then, but something maybe something more innocuous that you can actually bring with you here and there. Innocuous enough that's not going to cause problems, at least for you and Hera.
What does that word mean?
It means discreet.
Yeah, I probably could have found that out by context clues, but yeah. Something small that I can bring with me.
Maybe talk to your family. They might have some ideas. Speaking of which, though, like I said, it probably wouldn't be wise for me to go into Hera, but if they're ever around, I wouldn't mind meeting them.
Yeah, I can be like, hey, here's my teacher. He's teaching me how to fight, and he's really, really cool, and his name is Isaac.
I'm teaching...
What?
My name's Isaiah.
Isaiah.
First and foremost. There is no K at the end of my name.
Out of character, I fucking can't do this anymore. Fucking Christ.
Anyways. Second of all, I'm not teaching you how to fight, I'm teaching you how to use magic.
Well, magic is, like, a main way to fight.
It is a way to fight,
strong.
yes. But it's an art that isn't necessarily meant... it can be used for fighting, yes, but it isn't... That's not the main purpose of it.
Gotcha.
So. Is there anything else you want to work on?
No, but do you want to go do something fun so we can get our minds off of things and so we can get rid of those eye bags, because you kind of really need Korean skincare very badly, and I need to get my mind off of more stuff because, again, my mom got gassed and everything. So yeah, we should go do something fun. Don't worry, I think I brought money with me. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds nice.
She was trying to help you up and you just blindsided her.
No,
Oh,
I
you
did.
took her? Okay.
Sorry.
So, like, what do you like doing other than magic?
I like reading.
Other than that boring stuff, what else do you like doing? Do you like movies? Or, like, video games? Or, like, adventuring places? Or...
Well, this place, for instance, I visited because, if you can't tell, there are ruins here. I do occasionally do some exploration on my own. Not recently, though. Been busy.
Do you know the whole history of this place? Can you, like, detect that somebody magical lived here?
I can tell you for a fact someone or something magically inclined resided here at one point. Although, the only mana I can feel is really the ambient mana from, the trees, the grass. There hasn't been someone living here in quite some time now.
I'd love to like live here at some point, because from before I met like everybody, I kind of ventured around places like these. Kind of just made my way through shards, not really knowing anything, but kind of just going about. So, maybe I can find a spot for myself like this one day.
Maybe. The thing about the Fractured Realm is there are lots of shards that are either a lot more peaceful than most places or uninhabited.
So
I find new ones occasionally.
So, what do you want to do? We should go see a movie.
A movie?
Yeah. Or we can watch a movie at home. Like, I can take you to, like, the Arrow House, and then you can meet a lot of us. Well, now is not the time. I forgot. Well, or we can do non-magical things and not read books, because books are boring. Like, all I can think of video games.
At some point, I was planning on giving you a book to read as homework.
Well,
they're a lot more useful than you think.
Okay, fine. I should figure out something to do.
If it helps, I could probably make it into an audiobook format.
Thank God! Okay, perfect. Audiobook works perfectly.
We could probably just get something to eat.
I say that scene here. God, I love them too. Oh,
He's so tired.
He's so tired. Tired of
he
my
thought about it
bullshit.
for a second. It was like, you know what? Fine. He's like anything to get my mind off of things.
Real.
I don't believe. Yeah. One thing I liked is when Fion said, "I've never seen like a blue salamander," and he noticed how he was like, It's complicated. I don't think he's mentioned like this stuff.
Yeah, she's never seen you turn rainbow before, so.
Yeah, he's not. Just out of habit, he just kind of keeps that more on the down low, unless there are people who already know about it. So.
That's fair. I'm sorry also for interrupting you in character so many times. That's just how
No, you're
Fion
fine.
is. She's just like ready to move on to the next topic constantly. So
Yeah, no, you're fine.
ADHD, my ADHD runs wild. The hard thing.
I love when you said you have autism, and Isaiah was like, in his mind, I can sort of understand
That's what
that.
they keep telling me.
He's technically autistic too, just a different type.
Exactly.
Yeah, so is my uncle. I think it just runs in the family.
You were adopted.
It runs in the family.
That's another thing these two have in common, actually. They were both adopted.
Exactly.
Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if you could hear whenever you were talking about, like, having a gun as a focus, he kind of was like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Yeah. Yep. I totally didn't throw that in there on purpose.
Just that little jab to the heart.
Yep. She doesn't know any better. She's like, hey, everybody in here has guns. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's, genuinely, though, he does, like, enjoy, teaching, you and teaching people in general, so it's a good way for him to get his mind off of things.
Yeah.
And hey, you learned something useful today.
Exactly. I became green. More green than usual, but green.
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 It's really, really simplifying it.
Yeah, I just thought about, like, Dragon Ball Z, and then I turn green. It's a yellow. But what?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, we're gonna have to watch through all like 25 seasons of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai and Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball and
Okay.
Sorry.
Before you piss me off any further, Dragon Ball Z Kai is just a redub of Dragon Ball Z.
I know it is. I fucking know.
I'm gonna request on.
Yeah, let's go see what they're doing. Because I see them as Nodus and Access right now.
Oh, fun.
How fun.
I'm very glad you didn't mention GT and when you were listing shit.
Yeah, I forgot that was actually a season. I forgot.
I know what map they're in. That's
Oh no.
that is really bad. Oh.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay, you ready to go in?
I'm waiting for my invite still.
Oh, request off of Juna.
I just did.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go in there just so I can catch up with what they're doing. See you in there.
Yep, I got mine too.
Okay, stream, we're gonna end it here. Hopefully you liked the little mini scenes that Kai and I did. It's always fun playing some of these. So, and thank you for the follow. I hate reading in VR, so. God.
For
yeah,
the specific reason of security,
yeah, well, we're doing with Hera stuff soon.
things are in
Oh,
constant
that's copyrighted.
movement,
Oh no.
and
God help me.
actions are taken